Have you made a video yet?
Not yet.
Then get on it.
Let me be, dude.
I'll let you be when you have finished, you pathetic human.
How are you speaking to me?
Make the video, you.
Okay. After a disastrous launch of Cyberpunk 2077, and with the miraculous revival of the game, the company decided to come back to their roots, make an elderly man work overtime and run after a horse. Somebody has to crunch it out after all, it is in the company policy. In a meeting that went something like this: we need a strategy. Everybody has a phone.
Do you guys not have phones? Yeah, you guys.
Stop. You'll get on Blizzard's bad side.
Mate, we only have to think about that when we get big and make a choice to sell out like the big journals, like IGN and Metacritic. You know, those who write about the games without playing them for a living. Chill, dude.
I warned you.
Okay, where were we? Ah yes, ROACH RACE is an infinite runner where you are finally in control of Roach, and Geralto has lived long enough to become the villain of the story, where he no longer chases after busty maidens but is interested in bestiality. Don't Google it. Now, on a serious note, I have to warn you, from this point onward there will be spoilers to ROACH RACE. You've been warned, and proceed with caution. ROACH RACE controls with only one finger and thus is phenomenally accessible by all standards that you can imagine. One tap makes Roach jump, whilst double tap makes him double jump. This is very intuitive mechanic and gets progressively more complex as you progress on your journey. You use these mechanics to slip by the obstacles that come in many forms of beasts from folklores that will slip through your nightmares if you stare at them for slightly too long. Now of course, survival genre has been rising in popularity in the last 10 years or so CDPR has implemented snacks that are up for grabs on the way. These snacks are integral not only to energy levels of your Roach, but also to the high score that you will be trying to achieve. These snacks are also vegan friendly, as Roach does not participate in carnivore behavior, so that no demographic will be prejudiced in this one. It's all political nowadays. Now that we got the boring gameplay stuff out of the way, let's get into the true source of the game that you're all here for, the story. I'll be honest, unlike other video game journalists that don't complete games but write reviews on them, I have not beaten ROACH RACE, it was far too difficult for me. I have only caught snippets of the grand lore within the game through my relatively small playtime of 20 minutes. And perhaps I will only be raising more questions than answers here. But hey, there will be food for Dark Souls content creators to feast upon whilst Elden Ring 2 is not out yet. To my understanding, Roach was scared shitless by something that he has seen. Perhaps it was Geraldo and Yennefer, or maybe something else. But he was not happy. He decided that the world was far too big to keep following a horny old dude around and show up every time he whistles. And so he set out on his journey. I may be wrong here, but Roach has definitely advanced since his prior entry in the series. He can now run on 2 legs. This may be a metaphor about human evolution and Darwinism, but once again, I can only speculate as there are no official sources about this as of right now. Another thing I noticed was that Roach runs quicker and quicker the more you progress through the game, which perhaps is CDPR's way to instill motivation upon players. The more you try at something, the better you will become at it, or so they say. But maybe I'm overthinking this one. But hey, that's all I have for the new hottest CDPR game. Comment down below what games you are playing this month, and like and subscribe for more content.